In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to slice text in Affinity. It's a really simple technique, but the result looks eye-catching, and you can apply it to any of your designs. Let's get into it. With the canvas ready, I'll start by adding a background color. I'll go to Pixel and select New Fill Layer. I'll change the type to Radial, and there's our gradient path. I'll select this gradient stop, go to the Color panel, and choose a dark blue. Then I'll select this one and change it to an even darker blue, almost black, like this. I'll switch back to the Layers panel. Now I'll grab the Adhesive Text tool and type Price on the canvas. I'll switch to the Move tool, change the font. Feel free to use any font you like, adjust the style, and change the color to pink. Let me scale it up a little and reposition it to the center. I'll skew it slightly, just like that, and move it back to the center. Now I'm going to slice the text. To do that, I'll grab the knife tool. You'll find it in the same group as the pencil tool. Just right-click on it, and you'll see the knife tool there. Select it, and in the context toolbar, you'll see this icon called straight line. When it's turned off, you can slice the text freely in any direction. You can still slice in a straight line by holding down Shift, but the angle is limited. If I turn it on, I can simply click and drag to slice in a perfectly straight line at any angle. I release to make the cut. Once the text is sliced, I'll go to the Layers panel, right-click on the text group, and select Ungroup. Now that all the pieces are separated, I'm going to merge the top half into one layer and the bottom half into another. There are two ways to do this. The first method is using the Shape Builder tool. I'll make sure everything is selected, then grab the Shape Builder tool. In the context toolbar, under Action, I'll make sure the plus icon is selected. Then I'll click and drag over each part to merge them. This is the top half, and this is the bottom half. The second method is using Boolean operations. Let me undo that first. I'll switch to the Move tool, select all the shapes in the top half, go to Boolean operations, and click Add. Then I'll select all the shapes at the bottom half and click Add as well. And now we have just two clean parts of the text. Next, I'm going to slide the top half slightly to the right just to make it more of a slice effect. If you notice a gap between the two parts and don't want it there, just select the top part and use the down arrow key to move it closer until it fits nicely with no gap. Now I'm going to apply a gradient color to the bottom part to make it more like it's sitting slightly behind the top part. I'll click to select it, grab the Fill tool, and drag the gradient path over the bottom part of the slice text. You can already see that darker pink coming through. Let me select this gradient stop, go to the Color panel, and make it a little darker. And for this gradient stop, I'll leave it as is. And just like that, our slice text effect is complete. I hope you found this useful for your designs. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye.